payment program. Today we'll run the payment program and test whether it is working properly or not. So let me check whether we are having any open items or not to make the payment. FBL. First we'll check the errors. What are the errors we will get? Then we'll clear the errors and again we'll run. So because you have to know what are the errors you will get, how to resolve. That's the reason I'm just I set the FBZP settings and just going to the APP run. So in that, what are the errors will come, then let's see the errors, then resolve. Again, we will run the payment program. So let's check the open items, MML1. PL1 vendor line data. Okay, one open item is there. Let me check another vendor also. Okay, so only this vendor having open items, another vendor is not having open item. Let me post another two invoices. FB60. One more I'll post. With this I'll put it not due. Due date I'll select 30 days. Days. This is a one again. See, now one is overdue, one is due, one is not due. I have three invoices now. How many invoices will get included in the payment run and how many invoices will not get included in the payment run? I'm asking the question. Three invoices are there. Which invoice will include in the payment run and which invoice will not include in the payment run? Okay, as per Srinivas, one will include. So again, I'm telling one is overdue, one is due, and one is not due. Overdue, due, and not due. Okay, three invoices are there. Which invoice will include and which invoice will not include in the payment run? Okay, so not due. Not due, include ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Overdue and due. Others? What is overdue? What is due?
Still pending.
What is not due? What is cleared? Still we are paying. Before paying, how it will clear? I am asking about these invoices are yet to pay to the vendor. And one is overdue, one is due, and one is not yet due. Okay. So now if I make the payment, which invoice will get included and which invoice will not get included? That is my question. What is the meaning of overdue?
Time is over. Payment time is over.
Overdue means due date is completed. Due means
Still time is there.
still time is there. Due.
The date is not given.
Overdue, already date is completed. Due is today is the due. Due means today. And not due, still we have the time. Now tell me which invoice will include and which will not include. Overdue, one only. Overdue and due. Due means today we have to pay. And due for this, still we have the time. So this will not include and these two should be included. Okay, let's run the payment run. And F110. Okay, so here run date, today's date 5/4/2023. And identification to this payment run, we have to give some identification. So I'll give some name here. My company code name only I am giving. Identification name. This is today's date. So in the status, still we don't have any parameters set now. So go to parameters and we have to set the parameters here. So here posting date and due document entered up to. What is the difference between posting date and posted up to? What is posting date? The day when we are posting the invoice. What is document entered date? Document entered up to. Okay, so what is document entered?
Receive the invoice.
Not exactly. So we will receive the invoice today and we may post tomorrow also. The same day we may not post. So usually we will be having the TAT turnaround times. So for normal invoice we'll be having 5 days of time to post the invoice into system. Okay. So for that is not like when we received the invoice from the vendor, the same day we are not able to post. It may takes time. So 1 or 2 days. So in that case, when we entered that invoice to the system, that is document entered date. Okay. So now today and this is document date. So today when it is posted 31st/3 and this is posted today. So now if I give the date year 4/4, will it included? So this is the document entered up to the date. Okay, so if I'm giving yesterday's date here, this document is posted today. Will it include here? No, because if I'm giving yesterday's date, that documents which are posted till yesterday, those will included in this payment run. Okay, so this posting date, normal when we post the invoice means posting date when it is accountable, that date will be, so at the time of posting we will see. See, this is the posting date. Okay, so this is posting date and this is document posted up to the system when we can choose. Okay, so I suppose I don't want to I'm running the payment run today, and today's whatever document I posted in the system, that should not be included. In that case, I'll remove today, I'll put it yesterday's date. In that case, today whatever invoices I posted into system, that will not included in this payment run. Clear? Okay, then company code. It may be one company code or multiple company code. As of now, we are only one company code now. So if we have multiple company codes, we can update all the company codes here. And if you are running manual payment, so let me open the manual payment. So this is my manual payment screen. So here I can update only one company code, but here I can update multiple company codes. Okay, so this is payment method will be no, only manual. Check we can transfer. But here payment method we can select, it may be bank transfer, wire transfer, anything we can push. And vendors. So here we can select only one vendor. So we can select here multiple vendors. Let me finish this. So yesterday we have created payment method T, that is bank transfer we created, and this next payment date. So today I'm for example today I'm running the payment run. Okay, what is the date today? 5th. 4th is the today's 5th today. 5th. Okay, so 5th I am running the payment. For example, all the invoices till today due today, those will be included in this payment run. So suppose my next payment run, so system is asking for next payment date here. So when I'll run the next payment, after this payment, when is the next payment? So usually companies depends on their requirement, they may run weekly twice or weekly once, 15 days once also they can run. So they need to maintain the next payment run date. Okay, suppose here I am having 3 invoices, right? So this is due by 5/5. Next month, 5th date is the next payment run. So suppose if I am giving next payment run as 5/6. So if I'm giving next payment date this, again this invoice also will include. Why? Because this invoice will be due by 5th. But before 5th, I'm not going, on or before 5th, I'm not going to run any payment run. If I'm putting the next payment date here as 6th, by 6th, again, this will also get due. So we should not pay late. Means none of the invoice should pay late to the vendor. That's the reason we will issue, we will give the next payment date. So if any invoices due, means overdue by this date, those invoice also will included in this payment run itself. Okay. So suppose now 3 invoices are there. For example, 5,000, 3,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. Okay. So this is overdue, due, and not due. And this is due by after 3 days. Maybe today is 5th and 8th will be the due. Okay. And this is also not due, but this is due by 15th of this month. Okay. So let's take this for example. So these two obviously get included. So this will be included, and this is also will included. This will be as per the due date. These things will not get included. Okay. So if suppose I'm running the payment on 5th, this is my payment date. Those things will be included, but What about this two? This, as per this due date, this will not include it. If I am updating the next payment run date as 10th, maybe next payment date I'll pay 10th. 10th will be my next payment date. In this case, which one will include and which one will not include? 8th it will include and this will not get included because 10th again will be having the due FPP run. This may include in that, but by that day it will be overdue. In this case, this will also get included. So that's the reason we'll be having next payment date here. Clear? So now I'll enter 10 only, 10th 4/2023. So vendor, let's select here. So if we have multiple vendor, we can choose, go to multiple options and you can select. So these are, if we have any foreign payments, you need to maintain foreign exchange rate type here. It may be based on average buying or selling what you are based on what you are doing the exchange, that you need to maintain here. And if you don't want to do any payment, that you can exclude here. You can select the value here and you can exclude. In the additional log, again, due check as per the due date. All the due invoices should be selected and payment method should be selected and line item also should be included. And update the vendor. I'll just copy from here. And save. So these are my parameters. So again, come to status. Now parameter has been entered. Okay. So now parameter updated. Just check, click on proposal. Let's run the proposal. Start immediately and continue. So proposal is running. Click on status. Proposal is completed. So first we have to check whether it is all the invoices are working, means is there any error or not. So click on proposal. Here if it is red, there is a error. And if it is a green, we are good to run the payment. So still we have not run the payment, we run the proposal, that's it. We are checking whether there is any issue or not. So here we have the issue. It is red. Total 76,000 included, but that is also in red. So we need to check what is that error. So click on proposal. So here this is error log, means display proposal log. So if you click here, everything will be displayed. So here you can check what are the things you have missed. So you can see here document 505 and document 506 has been included. 505 and 506. 7 is not included because this is not due yet. Yes. Clear? And what is the error here? So we need to identify all the things. And what here in this, what is to say, saying payment term is this. So as per the payment term, this is a due date. This is selected. And there is no grace days we have given. And should be payment should be takes place before this date, but next payment date is this. So next payment is 10, but the payment should be paid in this date only, but still we have not paid. That's the reason it is selected. And this is no cash discount. Cash discount is not there for this invoice. This is good. There is no error here. And here also, for this also same information. This is a due date calculation and cash discount and due days. So for due day and cash discount, there is no error for both the invoices. And payment method, for payment method, we are having the error. See, none of the payment method T has been entered in master record. That means, what is that means? None of the payment method T has been entered in the master record. What it means? No, the T is not entered in the when clearing. What is vendor master? Sorry, master record. What is the master record? What is master record? ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ Huh? ತಿಳಿಯದು. I didn't say that what is master records. GL master, vendor master, customer master. I didn't say that. When we are working under GL, that will become GL master. When we are working under accounts payable, there will be vendor master. And when we are working under receivable, there will be customer master. When we are working under asset accounting, there will be asset master. And here we are working under accounts payable, there will be vendor master. So master record, so when we are working under accounts payable, so when we see master record, that is nothing but vendor master records. So in the vendor master record, there is no payment method added. None of the payment method means no payment method. So for the vendor which we selected here, so for this vendor, so this vendor payment method has been not added. Did we add it yesterday? We created the vendor master under company code, but for vendor, did we update it? That's the reason there is a error. We have to update the payment method for the vendor. So let's update the payment method XK02. Not this vendor. Aarti Enterprises payment method. So payment transaction. So here payment method, it is empty. So here we have to select the payment method. Now for our company code, we have created bank transfer. That should be updated here and save. So now payment method updated. Let's rerun this program. So before that, we have to delete this proposal. Okay, go to edit, proposal, delete. So not the payment proposal, just this proposal. After the parameter, we run the proposal. This should be deleted. Delete this. This is deleted. So let's run the proposal again. Enter. Enter. So if you check now, now this is green. 2 invoices added. Clear? But still, if you run the payment, whether it is payment will go to vendor, means go to bank or not? Yes. No. It will not run the payment.
Because we are not given account.
Number range, if we have not yet created. So let's run the payment run also. So this is good to run the payment. That whenever we'll get green means we are good to run the payment. Okay, let me run the payment. I'll run this payment run. Okay. Payment run, start immediately. Cancelled. Payment has been cancelled. Why? Number range is not there. When the system done the payment, there should be a payment reference. To give the payment reference, there should be a number range. If there is no number range, again, system will not give the, not able to give the number range. In that case, system will cancel the payment run. So let's go and update, create the number ranges. OB-A7. For ZB, payment posting 24 MML1. Intervals. What is the number? 25. 25. Where we left 1100. 10101. One more, ZP. ZP is done. ZB, payment clearing. 23. 23,201 to 300. Okay, number range is created. So now let's run this. So now I'm deleting payment. So we have run the payment. Now I'm deleting payment log. Delete output. So output deleted. I'll run payment again. Payment run. Start immediately. Still cancelled. What is the reason?
Number and number is 25.
Let me check what will be the error. Is created. If it is showing the journal entry, then your apart from number range, we are not having any other errors. So there will be number range errors only. So let me check what I did mistake.
Instead of 24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay, ZP 24. Yes, that's the reason. Others are not concentrating. Okay, so let me delete this output again. This is wrong. Payment, delete output. And let's run again. Done. So 2 invoices completed. That means this invoices went to bank. So in domestic companies, there is no the server connection with companies bank server and the companies. So there will be interlink between the company portal and the bank portal. So from company side, one person will be having the access to done the banking activities. So once we run the payment, they will log into the banking server. They will make the payment. So they will be providing banking credentials. So it's same like our bank. So when we make the payment, we have to log into the bank, right? In the same way, so one person, authorized person, will log into the bank credential, our company bank credential, and that person will issue the payment. So this is when we done this, that should be the means from bank and one person should be done that activity. And if we don't have linked the server with bank server, that we call it as cash and liquidity management. So if we don't have that management, means cash and liquidity management in the company side, so the bank side, there will be one representative for the company activity, and that person will be done all the activities. Okay. So this is how we will run the payment. Yesterday we have done the FBZP settings, and based on that, today we run the payment. So 2 payment has been done. So the same way, if you refresh here, so 1 left. So other things cleared. So I have selected only open item. Yes, when see, yeah, what are the today? What is the today's? This is Monica. Yeah, today ZP document. This one 56 cleared and 20,000 cleared with say different accounting documents. This is different and this is different. Clear? So the same way you can post multiple invoices and you can run the payment. Any questions or any doubts here?
No.
So everyone make sure to complete this. No check form. Okay, so everyone What is that sound? Anyone is joining? Okay, so make sure everyone practice until this.